What if the world you know is nothing but a carefully constructed illusion? What if the most outrageous conspiracy theories were actually warning signs you were never meant to see? Today, we begin a descent into the unknown. 25 conspiracy theories that might not just be possible, but terrifyingly true. This is part 1, and it starts now. You've flown through airports, but have you ever wondered what lies beneath them? Denver International Airport isn't just big, it's actually twice the size of Manhattan. Murals showing apocalyptic war scenes, Masonic symbols etched into the floors, and 5 entire buildings buried underground without demolition. Why? Construction workers whispered about vast tunnels that lead nowhere. Some say it's a bunker for the global elite. Others believe it's an alien base. But one thing's for sure, it was deliberately built to hide something. Is the Paul McCartney we know an imposter? The theory claims the real Paul died in a 1966 car crash and was replaced by a look-alike. Clues appear in Beatles albums, backward lyrics whispering Paul is dead, cryptic album covers, and even forensic studies revealing changes in his facial structure and voice. A 2009 Italian study compared his voice print before and after 1966, and found discrepancies. Could it be clever misdirection? Or a hidden truth behind the world's biggest band? What if the cure for cancer already exists, but it's locked away? Some believe pharmaceutical giants already hold the cure for deadly diseases, but bury them to protect profits. Sound far-fetched? Then explain why Daraprim's price jumped from $13.50 to $750 overnight, or how companies charge over $10,000 for basic diabetes meds. Billions are poured into treatments, not cures. When you follow the money, you start to see a different agenda, one where healing you isn't profitable. What year is it really? What if we, skipped 300 years of history? According to this theory, the years 614 to 911 AD never happened. They were supposedly fabricated by Holy Roman Emperor Otto III and Pope Sylvester II to place themselves at the turn of the first millennium. Evidence? Well, there are massive gaps in historical records, sudden architectural leaps, and even misaligned calendars. Some historians admit there's shockingly little documentation from this so-called phantom period. Are we living in 2024, or are we, centuries off from the truth? One bullet, or a government conspiracy? The official story says Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. But in 1978, a United States House committee concluded JFK was likely killed in a conspiracy. Why would the CIA do it? Because Kennedy wanted to dismantle them, reduce their power after the Bay of Pigs disaster. He was a threat, and they had the means. The CIA had already tried to kill Fidel Castro multiple times. Why not their own president? With files still classified and witnesses silenced, we're left with honestly more questions than answers. In 2023, a whistleblower testified under oath that the United States recovered non-human biologics. Let that sink in for a second. For decades, pilots reported encounters with objects that just defied physics. Then the Pentagon admitted they've been tracking UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. Now, insiders claim the government is hiding crashed UFOs and even extraterrestrial bodies. Why? Control, power, and of course the fear of mass panic. If they've lied for 50 years, what else have they, buried? Storms, droughts, hurricanes, what if they aren't natural? HAARP, the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, was built to study the ionosphere. But, some believe it can alter weather, create earthquakes, or even weaponize the sky. During the Vietnam War, the United States modified rain patterns to sabotage enemies. That's no theory, that's fact. So what's stopping modern governments from doing it again? And if they are, how would we even know? We went to the moon, or did we? Photos from Apollo 11 show shadows in different directions as if from, multiple light sources. The American flag? It ripples, despite no wind on the moon. In 1976, former NASA contractor Bill Kaysing wrote that the technology to land safely didn't exist in 1969. And in 2009, NASA admitted they lost the original moon landing footage. Maybe we really went, maybe it was staged, or maybe it was both. Faster downloads, or maybe something more dangerous. When 5G towers appeared, so did the panic. Some linked it to cancer, neurological issues, even the spread of COVID-19. Wild claims, but not without root. In 2011, the World Health Organization classified wireless radiation as possibly carcinogenic. And 5G's millimeter waves? They penetrate the skin more deeply than previous signals. Over 250 scientists urged the UN to investigate, but the rollout continues, even if the truth hasn't caught up. What if it wasn't the Titanic, but a different ship entirely? The theory says the RMS Olympic, nearly identical to the Titanic, was badly damaged. To avoid financial ruin, White Star Line swapped the ships, sending the Olympic to sink and collecting insurance. Survivors noted oddities. Insurance was raised days before departure, and JP Morgan, who owned White Star, canceled his ticket last minute. The Titanic became a legend. But was the story orchestrated? We've only scratched the surface. In part 2, time travel, mind control, and disappearances the world was told to forget. If this video made you question anything, share it. Someone you know might need to wake up. Like, subscribe, and get ready. Because the truth is out there, and we're just getting started. And if even one of these theories is real, it might be time to prepare. The survival kit is in the description. Be ready.